Hey, welcome everybody. It's Robin here. Thanks for joining me today on Oracle Rising. So I found this really interesting article the other day and I thought I'd share it with you guys. It was what to focus your intention on, or practice whatever magic, or set your intentions by certain days of the week. So I thought this would be really fun and interesting, and maybe give you a little bit of a schedule with which to focus on, so you're not just randomly doing things at whatever time. So there's obviously reasons why there are better days to do things. There could be planetary alignments. There's different energy available on different days of the week. I have my little notepad here, so I'm going to pick it up for you guys. So I hope you enjoy. Let me know which one is your favorite. I'm going to tell you guys at the end of my list. So anyway, remember to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. And let's just jump in. Okay, so for Monday, this is a really good to focus on your healing and deepening your wisdom, and also focusing on your intuition. Okay, so intuition is something that you can deepen. You can practice your intuition. Okay, so there's all kinds of different techniques. You can probably look that up on your own. For me, it's just focusing on something and listening to my gut. Your gut is your higher self, and your higher self is the source of your intuition, and so are your guides, your angels, and ancestors. Wisdom, okay, so that's self-explanatory. This is maybe finding a new topic to research. I actually do my research for Oracle Rising on Mondays, and that was just a coincidence. I didn't know about this until after, but that's just been my pattern. That's what I do on Monday evenings. I do my research. And healing, okay, so healing, it can just be taking care of yourself at a deeper level, or maybe doing a really long channeled meditation, or doing a deep yoga or something like that. Okay, so something that can really help you is doing a moon meditation. There's tons of amazing guides on YouTube to do your meditations with. You could do moon-based yoga, and there's amazing teachers all for free on YouTube. So don't worry if you don't have a budget to do this stuff. You don't need any extra money. You just need your handheld device or your laptop and an internet connection. So you don't have to shell out any more money, especially if you don't have a lot of like liquid assets. So, and focus on divination. Okay, so for me, divination tools means tarot and oracle cards, but divination tools can be pendulums, it can be crystals, candles, you can do candle meditation, stuff like that. You can also look up what a moon bath is, and do something like that. So you can write that on your schedule for Monday, and that should really help you out in that, I'm getting the word faction, but anyway. Tuesday is meant to focus on your strength, your courage, and achievements through victory. Okay, so this is where you would activate protection talismans. Okay, so that will look different for every single person. So strength comes in different ways too. You want to look at your physical strength. You want to look at your intellectual strength, like everything that you would relate the word strength to. Strengthen your relationships, strengthen your faith, courage, standing up for yourself even if your voice shakes. Okay, and I actually had an incident like that on a Tuesday. I'm not going to go deeper into that, but I had to say something where I stood up for myself and every single part of my body was shaking, including my voice. Okay, and victory, focus on being an achiever. I think there's a lot of people that are really stuck in victimized mentality, saying like, why is this happening to me? And saying really negative things about themselves, like, I'm such a loser. But you can turn that stuff around and just tell yourself, I have survived every single thing and every single day up until this point. I'm the champion of my life. I listen to Power Thoughts meditation clubs, warrior affirmations every morning, and man, that really makes you walk a different way. So you might want to do stuff like that. You can do it every morning, but maybe just focus in on that on Tuesdays specifically, and spend a part of your evening working on whatever magic I'm going to bring at you guys here. So Wednesday is focusing on communication, on business, and change. This is a great day to do manifestation work. So if you're doing anything like a gratitude journal, which is amazing, or writing out your affirmations and your goals, Wednesday is the day to do that. Wednesday has such a bad rap. Everybody calls it hump day, as if, oh, I'm so exhausted, I'm only halfway through the week, but you're kind of disempowering yourself and the entire day by looking at it that way. So communication, be a good day to write a letter, send an email, make a phone call, catch up with your friends, your family. Focus on your business, make that a really specific time for you every week. You can set reminders on your phone so you don't forget. You can make yourself a list. There's all kinds of ways to remind yourself, and then you'll just kind of get into a flow of doing these things. Thursday, you guys, is a good day for grounding, focusing on your abundance and focusing on your health. So also a really good day to practice restorative. I was going to add 13 syllables to that. Restorative treatments. Okay, so I always think of bathing, because immersing yourself in water, and just as I'm saying this, Lacey is drinking water, so what's the timing on that? Is so funny. Epsom salts, your bubble bath, you can put in essential oils, just really relaxing, just soaking yourself so that only the tip of your nose is sticking out of the water, grounding, there's a lot of techniques that you can use to ground yourself. You just simply, the easiest way is to take your shoes off and walk on the earth. But if you live in a climate or an area where that's just not possible, if you live in the concrete jungle or it's like -4 million, like where I live, there's all kinds of grounding implements that you can find, like grounding mouse pads and like bedding, pillowcases, blankets, some jewelry, but I really have my doubts about grounding jewelry because I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a thing to me, but you might find something that would work for you. So that's something to really focus on for Thursdays. And Friday is a good day to focus on your love life, your friendships, and romance. And this is another good day to take a magical bath and implement your potions. I know that there's a lot of different ways that you can make potions. And the thing about these things, you guys, is that you just have to believe in them, okay? So there are lots of different places. I see this on Etsy and Instagram where people sell potions. I mean, if you want to go ahead and do that, then go for it, unless you want to go and make your own potion. And that's got something a little extra kick to it because you've got your own hands and your heart involved in the process and not just your bank account and a transaction. So I think that would be really cool. That could be a really good day. It's saying about love to ask somebody out or plan a date night. Your friendship, always keep in touch with your friends, even if it's just to say, hey, I've been super busy, but I'm always thinking about you, love you, blah, blah, blah. Just touching base, a quick good morning, keeping in touch with people. And romance, I think romance is just a way of life when you're involved with somebody in a partnership, just to make every day a romantic adventure, because why else bother if you're in a relationship? Lacey's sitting at my feet and I'm petting her with my left hand. So I can't get her in the camera angle. It would be too tight and I'd probably knock a ton of things over. So anyway, let's move on to Saturday. This is fascinating. To focus on your karma, to focus on banishing and protection, cord cutting, and saging. Okay, so cord cutting, there are hooks in you, energetic hooks from people and places and things. Not all of them are serving you. They're probably from energy vampires. There are activities that you can do for cord cutting. You can visualize them and cut them. You can do cord cutting meditations. I think Kenneth Suarez from Power Thoughts Meditation Club has a really good one. I'm sure he does focusing on your karma. What goes around comes around. Like, what are you sending out to the universe? Like, what's your karma? What do you want to come back into your life? Banishing, okay, banishing people. It's sometimes necessary. I'm going to give you guys a quick banishing exercise. It doesn't take long at all. And I've actually got 2 of these in my freezer right now. So you take a person's name, you write it down on a piece of paper, you fill up a little container with water, put that person's name in the paper into the water, seal it, throw it in the freezer, and it'll keep that person, it'll block that person from having an ill effect on your life. And I feel better. So don't be shy about doing stuff like that. Not everybody belongs in your life, that's for sure. The saging, I love that. You know, you can sage yourself, you can sage your home, you can sage your friends and family. This is sort of an aura cleansing, energy cleansing type of a thing. You can sage your pets, just don't get into their face too closely. There is absolutely a technique to doing it, and I do recommend having like really intense music behind you. For me, I like to use Nordic music. Or like shamanic drums, okay? But it's totally up to you guys. So that was Saturday. And Sunday, okay, is a good day for your success, for fame, for victory, for wealth affirmations, and money spells. So there's a number of ways you can do any of these things. So it just happens that on my other channel, Aries Fire Tarot, I started doing the daily tarot card reading for Sunday, focusing on wealth and abundance. And again, I didn't know about this one until recently, this 7 days of magic. I just did it on my homework day on Monday a couple weeks ago, and I thought, well, wow, that's quite a coincidence that I'm focusing on the wealth affirmations, okay, or the wealth, you know, whatever, I've got no words. So focusing on that on Sunday and doing money spells, okay, people can use green candles. There's tons of candle work that you can do for spell work. If that's not your thing, there are things that you can do with black salt. And I've actually done that a couple times. I'm just waiting for the results. Keep in mind, you guys, that the waiting game is the most torturous part of alchemy, okay? Because you have to wait. Hopefully it comes in sooner rather than later, but just keep in mind, you have to keep your focus on what it is that you're trying to manifest into your life, or if you give up, so's the universe, okay? Focusing on this on Sunday is just a particularly good day. So anyway, Sunday is my favorite. I love doing the Sunday reading for that, to help people focus on wealth and abundance and uncovering wealth and abundance blocks and all of that good stuff. If you want to become famous, that's a good day to walk around saying, you know, oh, please, no autographs, I'm so famous. Like, really speak that into your life. Just with everything else, you need to speak it into your life. Act as if it's already happening, and just stay really focused and positive. And doing all these little things, it's just going to make you feel so much more kind of in control of your life. So now you've got a little 7-day calendar, 7 days of magic. So let me know which one is your favorite, and I'm going to wrap it up. So I hope you guys have a great day ahead. Sending love. Okay, bye guys. Bye.